Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good noon, everyone. My name is Injun Junaidi from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. In this parallel session of International Conference in Education, Science, Technology, and Health, I will present an article with the title, "Can I do the math but not the code? An in-depth analysis of student learning obstacle in algorithmic approach to mathematical problem." This is the outline of my presentation, which consists of introduction to the background, research goal, method, result and discussion, and conclusion. In the majority of mathematics exam, for students in computer science related academic program, students often pose the question, "Can I do the math but not the code?" It carries the significance of highlight a dichotomy between mathematics and computer science. Furthermore, there are controversial articles authoring by Ralston whether computer science curricula need any concept in mathematics. The reason is due to computer science struggle to acknowledge the benefit of mathematics for their future career. In 2021, NERI identified two challenges in teaching mathematics to computer science students, which are the first, computer science student generally possess a very mathematical background, and the second, mathematics is frequently not seen as directly relevant to computer science career. If this permit to persist, it will lead to less favorable attitude of computer science student to mathematics. Underscoring the vital significance of incorporating a certain degree of mathematical education in computer science, NERI offer insight to teaching mathematics to computer science students. He suggests a learner-centric approach, advocating for instructors to tailor their teaching method based on the cohort inclination and their needs. Similar research was also conducted by Parajuadin to connect theoretical comprehension with practical algorithmic implementation by assigning tasks to students that necessitate a range of activities spanning from rigorous theoretical work to coding. Nevertheless, putting this approach into practice poses challenge, as indicated by Babori, that students frequently encountering problem difficulties in transitioning from the analysis phase to the algorithmic development phase. So this study offers support to the investigation carried out by previous researcher. It's aimed to unravel the obstacle the student encounter in bridging theoretical understanding of mathematical concept with practical algorithmic application. This study employ a qualitative method with a phenomenological approach to explore the phenomena occurring when students solve mathematical problem using algorithmic approach regarding the learning obstacle. The participants of this study was 80 computer science students, which has passed the linear algebra course and passed the basic of algorithmic and programming course. Students were tasked with a descriptive test contain mathematical problem related to vector in three-dimensional real space. Here are the instruments. Firstly, the student work was examined to categorize their ability based on their solution to conceptual mathematical problems. Subsequently, an analysis was carried out to elaborate the challenge of students faced in translating mathematical concept to executable algorithm that can be converted into programming code. Additionally, Interview was conducted with a computer science student to gather perspective on the data. And lastly, conduct the abstraction of the categories learning obstacle, derived from identified challenge. The finding of this study clustered the student by the percentage of students who have attained proficiency in specific mathematical concept. This table display information regarding their graphs of linear combination concept, and this table offer insight to their understanding of the product of two vectors and the magnitude of a vector. The following example is an example of student answer. Based on the analysis of student work, it can be inferred that the algorithm created by students share a commonality. When they need to define a value involving mathematical operation, they do not clearly include the definition of the process. According to the figure, when one of the algorithm steps require a process to calculate the dot product, they simply write process kali titik. Other students just to express it in sentence form as illustrated in the figure, kalikan K ke N dengan elemen-elemen yang memiliki nomor baris yang sama. The sentence sometimes confuse themselves. Bobori refer to it as challenge in transitioning from the analysis phase to the algorithmic development phase. Support but the analysis result of student interview, it can be inferred that firstly, in the most case, the student lack knowledge of how computer store an equation, and they struggle to express complex mathematical expression in a notation understandable by a computer. Secondly, they tend to forget to define the input and output of the algorithm, which often resulting in an overlooked step. And poorly defined input lead to difficulties in effectively writing the subsequent step or in mathematical notation. Thirdly, they appear to struggle with creating loops involving array, which depend as complex treatment in Babori. Osman and Altun categorize this difficulty as part of the programming knowledge difficulty. In conclusion, this study highlights two important challenges. The first, a limitation in abstracting relevant information from the problem, especially in determining algorithmic input and output. And the second, difficulties in formulating mathematical procedure stemming from deficiency in generalizing looping step within an array context. In conclusion, the study highlight to the researcher also conclude that students confront challenge when employing algorithmic approach to address mathematical problem, both of epistemological and ontogenic learning obstacle. And the last, for the next research, we will analyze student difficulties in programming using Osman and Alton categorization. Okay, that's my presentation. Thank you to Balai Pembiayaan Pendidikan Tinggi and Lembaga Pengelola Pendidikan for sponsoring of my study and supporting the publication of this article. And thank you to the moderator. Thank you to the International Conference in Education, Science, Technology, and Health Commit. And thank you to all of the participants. You can reach me by email at injun@upi.edu. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.